We've talked about creepy Easter eggs on this channel before. While researching video ideas, I've stumbled across many that are anywhere from fascinating to downright disturbing. But many of them don't have enough information to support an entire dedicated video. So instead, we're going to take a quick look at 5 creepy hidden Easter eggs. Hello and welcome back to another episode of Deep Cuts, a show that examines lore, backstories, and theories in video games. Sonic Sound Test. In Sonic CD for the Sega CD, there's a secret sound test menu that's accessible by entering down, 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 left, right, A on the game's title screen. Once you've accessed the game's sound test menu, you can play back various sound effects and songs from the game like a typical sound test menu. However, selecting certain numeric options in almost what's like a combination unlocks various different Easter eggs. Entering 46, 12, and 25 yields a surprising and creepy result. A bizarre screen with a pattern of a strange-looking Sonic, accompanied by Japanese text and a strange music track. Imagine a young child stumbling upon this by accident. Certainly the type of stuff that nightmares are made of. The Japanese text translates to Infinite Fun, Sega Enterprises, and it's signed at the bottom by Majin. This Easter egg is quite well known, and Majin Sonic has become somewhat of a meme. And it turns out that the name Majin actually is a nickname for landscape and background designer Masato Nishimura, who has hidden his name in other Sega games as well. It's believed that this screen was to be used when the system detected it was playing a pirated copy. Doom Developer. The Icon of Sin is the final boss in Doom 2, a strange-looking mechanical demon goat thing, and it's only beatable by using rocket launchers on a hole in its forehead. But is it the final boss though? At the very beginning of the level, players can hear a voice saying what seems to be gibberish. When played in reverse, translates to To win the game, you must kill me, John Romero. Well, John Romero is actually a game developer and programmer, best known for co-founding id Software. So whatever could they mean by, you must kill me, John Romero? Well, it turns out if you use a cheat to clip through the wall just below the Icon of Sin, you'll make a gruesome discovery: the head of John Romero on a stick. And yes, killing the head is what triggers the level to be beaten. You never at any point actually damage the Icon of Sin. It's technically not even an enemy. But instead, it's the head of John Romero, and the only way to damage the head normally is via splash damage from using the rocket launcher. Dashboard noises. It's easy to get nostalgic over your favorite console boot screens and home menus just as much as the games they played. They're probably something you've seen hundreds of times before, which is what makes any abnormalities like seeing or hearing something you don't expect that much more surprising. The original Xbox had a distinct look, both in the design of the hardware and the OS that ran it, although leaving the console dormant while on the dashboard probably spooked many unsuspecting gamers. The original Xbox actually had many different hidden ambient noises that would play after enough time would pass on the dashboard, most notably one that sounded like a scrambled robotic voice. This no doubt likely freaked a lot of people out. According to Microsoft, it was to give people the impression that the machine was full of advanced, superior technology. The sounds themselves are actually modified public domain audio from NASA transmissions. 444. Before there was Stardew Valley, there was Harvest Moon, the original farming/life simulator. The Game Boy Advance's Friends of Mineral Town was a popular entry in the series. Despite the cutesy aesthetic of the game, it had a strange and creepy Easter egg. If you approach your television at exactly 4:44 and interact with it, the game will appear to glitch out and spam a series of 4s. What makes things worse, in Japan where the game was developed, 4 is considered bad luck and even a bad omen, with the number 4 having the same pronunciation as the word death. Who are you running from? The Game Boy camera was released back in 1998 and it was a bit of a commercial failure. It was capable of taking black and white digital photos that were 128 by 112 pixels. Crappy quality even back in '98, though the peripheral did have a bit of a charm to it. The software even included some simple minigames. From the home menu, when you select the Run option, occasionally you will be greeted with a very eerie screen. It's likely that this screen wasn't intended to be as creepy as it is, but with the low resolution of the image and the limited color palette, it's hard not to find it a little unsettling. The music and string of text, "Who are you running from?" certainly don't help. Different regions actually have different faces that pop up. While it's difficult to find any definitive answer to the origins of the photos, it's believed that they're photos of the developers that have been playfully modified, though the end result is still super creepy. Thanks so much for watching this episode of Deep Cuts. Let me know what you thought about it, and if you liked it, please hit that like button because it really does help my channel a lot. And while you're at it, binge watch some of my other Deep Cut videos if you enjoyed this one. Thanks again.